Hey guys, I am back from vacation. I've been gone for about 10 days. 10 days, we went down to Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, and we had a fantastic time. I did pick up a bit of a tan. Not really sure you can tell because I'm very careful with like my neck and my face, so I didn't really tan there. But yeah, I definitely have picked up some color. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really excited, really rested. It was a beautiful trip, but now I'm ready to get back to work. And of course, I added more hair color. If you're curious about this hair color, it is a Garnier box dye. It is the shade deep rose quartz or dark rose quartz. I'll have it in the description box because I know a lot of you had given me some compliments on it earlier in the summer. But yeah, it was time for a refresh. This particular hair color doesn't have ammonia, so it doesn't last a very long time. You can get about a good 2 to 3 weeks out of it, and then you're gonna have to reapply, which is exactly what I did yesterday. So today I'm so excited because I'm gonna be doing a giveaway in today's video, which I will give you all the details towards the end. But I'm going to be sharing with you guys the new Wet n Wild by Stitch PR box. Now, Wet n Wild was kind enough to gift me with this PR box, and guys, I tried to order one to have for myself, but over there in Mexico, or just with any country, because I've noticed this when trying to order from Ulta, if you're not in the United States, even though, you know, your billing address, your shipping address, your credit card, debit cards, anything that you're using is affiliated with the US, they will still not let you place an order. And I've experienced that a couple times already when I've been on vacation and I'm out of the country and I want to order something so it'll be ready for me when I get home, but Ulta didn't let me order it. So by the time I got home or back into the US, of course, this PR box had sold out. So I was able to place an order for the eyeshadow palette, the brush set, which the brush set is not included, surprisingly, in this PR box. I ordered the little makeup bag because you can never have too many makeup bags, and I ordered the sponge. So the only thing I'm borrowing from this box to share with you guys today is going to be the eyeshadow palette, but I am going to show you everything. Of course, I'm not going to open it, I'm not going to swatch it, because one of you is actually going to win this box right here. But normally I do buy a box for myself, even though I get one in PR just to demo everything, but that was impossible this time around. So I have those products on the way. Some of them arrived today, the rest arrive Monday, but I'll be creating 2 looks with the eyeshadow palette. The one thing I do want to mention about these Wet n Wild collections, in particular the collaboration collections, is that they oftentimes contain very similar products. So for example, I'm going to be showing you guys the 2 sprays that are in this PR box. One of them is unique because they hadn't done this in a while, but one of them is actually like a body illuminizer, and then the other one is a setting spray, which I have a feeling is going to be very similar to the one we've gotten like in the Care Bears collection, in the Saved by the Bell collection. So I feel like if you have one, you have them all. There is going to be a mascara in here, which in today's video I'll be using the one from the Care Bears collection, just because obviously you're gonna get this and I don't think you want used makeup. So let me just go ahead and show you everything. I love the box. I mean, whoever gets this, save the box, recycle it. That's what I do whenever I get these box collections. So we open it up and that's what we have in here. I am gonna use that eyeshadow palette, but I'm gonna replace it with a new one because my eyeshadow palette arrives on Monday. So let me just go ahead and show you the other things that are in here. Again, I'm not gonna be swatching any of this. I'm not gonna be demoing some of these items with the exception of the eyeshadow palette, but this is the Glow Face palette. So in here we are getting 2 highlighters and then 2 bronzers. This one looks like a cool toned, and then you definitely have a really deep shade. I'm happy to see that because oftentimes, you know, in the bronzers that they include, which I'm wearing the one from the Care Bears collection today, the bronzers are kind of meant to be a one size fits all, and we all know that's not the case. So I'm happy to see that darker shade. If you can't use this darker shade as a bronzer, if you're more fair complected like I am, definitely use it as an eyeshadow. But I thought this is a really cute palette. We are getting 3 different lip glosses, so I'm not going to take those out. But right here, you have a clear, kind of like a pinky one, and of course a red one. The one I'm wearing today is from the Care Bears collection because, like I just mentioned, a lot of these items are repetitive. They're just slightly different colors, and so this is the one that I'm wearing from the Care Bears collection. It is the pink one. Now I'm gonna take off this top tray. Very careful with this. And down here we have the rest of the products. So you are getting a mascara right here. You're getting two different eyeliners, a black and a blue, which I think is fantastic. You're getting a body scrub. Y'all are gonna have to let me know how that body scrub is because I didn't order one of those for myself. Now you are getting a sponge here, and I did order one of these for myself. You're also getting like a little scrubber pad for it, like a silicone pad in the shape of a surfboard. How cute is that? And it does have Stitch on there on the sponge. Wet n Wild sponges are some of my favorite at the drugstore. They're so affordable and they work really well. These are the two sprays right here, guys. This is the Body Illuminizer, which I'm sure is going to be fantastic. I have another one from Wet n Wild and I do enjoy it. And then of course you have the hydrating setting spray. So like I said, the setting sprays are usually included in these box collections, and so they typically all kind of smell the same, do the same thing. So the one I used today was one of the two from the Care Bears collection. So I'm going to be creating two looks using this Ohana, I think that's how you pronounce it, face and eye palette. So it says it's good for both face and eyes. Now right back here on the palette, guys, it does say that Ohana means family. So I'm glad that they defined that for us because I would have had no clue. I unfortunately have not watched Lilo and Stitch, but I'm sure a lot of you out there have. So let me know what you think of the cartoon. But I'm excited. I'm excited to dive into this palette, and I'm even more excited that one of you lucky viewers out there is going to win this entire PR box. If you guys want to see the two looks I create and find out how to enter today's giveaway, keep on watching. Alright, I've already primed my eyelids using the Too Faced 24-Hour Shadow Entrance Primer. Now here is a closer look at the palette. I'm seeing what I think is a pressed glitter, which is this one right here. I haven't swatched this palette yet. Yeah, I believe that's the only pressed glitter, so thank goodness. Just one pressed glitter, but these blue shades all look really pretty. I just like the color story in general. I think this is a really pretty color story. So I guess I'm gonna start with this yellow leaning shade right here, and I'm gonna place that in the crease. And I'm taking that on a Gain Beauty E01. Now this collection launched first at Ulta Beauty. It launched this past Sunday. The PR box retails for $74.99. I am pretty sure it'll be restocked probably at least one time over. There are still individual items available, but not all the individual items are available. Now, I want to say on the 25th is when you can find this at Walmart. You might even already be able to find it in your local Walmart. But I think you'll be able to get it online. I believe it is going to be going to Amazon as well, and of course to the Wet n Wild website. On the Wet n Wild website, it doesn't land until next week. I think it's like July 1st or 2nd, something like that. But I'll put those details in the description box in case you know, you want to get one for yourself. You don't want to wait and see if you win this in the giveaway. But I don't blame you if you do. I love these Wet n Wild collection sets. You know, I think they're so cute. And they always do a good job with them. I've been buying like these box sets for years, and I've been really pleased. So I love that color. Perfect. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This shade is going to be one of those sequin shades, and I'm going to also apply that in the crease and a little bit on the outer corner. I'm using a Rephr 14. I think I'm going to do a blue lid. We'll see. Well, those two shades are blending really well together. And you can kind of see like the sparkle is not really there. It's in the pan, but it doesn't necessarily translate to the eye. So treat it as a matte. Any sequin shade you can definitely treat as a matte. At least I do. All right, now with the same Rephr 14, I'm gonna go in with this dark brown shade, and I'm gonna use that to deepen up the outer corner. All right, now we're gonna play with one of these blue shades. I think this one right here for the lid looks so pretty. I like the little embossings on the pan too. They're really super cute. So I'm picking the shade up on a Refer 21 and I am gonna spray it. I'll use the Wet n Wild setting spray over here from the Care Bear collection. Ooh, that's pretty. Now, the one thing I will tell you about the setting sprays is they all have a scent to them. So this one has a really, is it like a berry scent, maybe a floral scent. So for some of you, you know, you're not gonna, I know you're sensitive to fragrance, you're not gonna wanna use these. Again, I didn't spray the one that's in this collection because it's not mine. It's gonna be one of yours. So I know you don't want a used product, but let me know. Let me know how it is because I did not order one just because I have so many of these already from various collections. All right, now on the same brush, I'm just gonna flip it around. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of this brown shimmer shade to the outer corner. Just add a little bit right here. Again, I love the combination of blue and brown together. I think it's so pretty. I do see I got a little bit of fallout. I'm kind of surprised that this PR box doesn't include the brush set or the little makeup bag. And those were two things that I did order for myself. Now I'm going in with the dark brown matte just to kind of blend a little bit right in here. Now I'm going in with that sequin shade. All right, so for the lower lash line, I think I'm gonna keep it a blue lower lash line. So I'm gonna start first with the shimmer shade, and then I'm gonna use a little bit of this light matte blue below it. I'm taking that on a damp Refer 26. Now with that same brush, I'm going in with the matte blue. I'm just gonna apply that below. Okay, now we need to do something for the inner corner. I think I'm gonna go in with this gold shimmer shade. Same Refer 26, I did spray it. I wanna say that the palette on its own retails for $16. In case you're just wanting to pick one item up, I believe it's still in stock right now on the Ulta website. Okay, I like that. Ooh, yay. Okay, let me add, I'm going to be using that Wet n Wild Care Bears mascara, and let me do some liner, and I'll be right back to show you this completed look. Alright guys, here's the completed look number 1. I wanted to use the two shades of eyeliner that are included in this PR box. One's a royal blue, one's a black, in today's look. So for the lower waterline, I went in with my favorite blue eyeliner at the moment from Give. This is the eyeliner in the shade Bathwater. How can I forget the shade? It's Bathwater and Spiderweb. There's only two of them. And then for the top lash line, I used the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner, obviously in the shade Black. Of course, I did go in with the Care Bears mascara, also from Wet n Wild, and this is the completed look. So if you get this PR box and you have these two different eyeliner shades, black and blue, now you can kind of see what it would look like paired with the eyeshadow palette. So I like the way this look came out. I didn't encounter any issues with the shades. Let's move over to the left eye and start working on look number 2. All right, guys, so obviously I've already started. Thank goodness I've only gone in with one shade. I thought I was recording and then I guess I wasn't, but this is the shade that I'm using in the crease, and then I'm gonna be using the red shade as well. I get back from vacation and I forget how to film. All right, so now I'm gonna dive into the red, same Refer 14 brush. I think I'm going to do this like on the lid as well as work it into the crease. I'm going to pick up some of that dark brown that I used over here on the right eye. Same brush. I'm just going to add it right out here. I'm glad that they included this dark brown. There is no matte black, so this will serve the same purpose, just to deepen up the look. Adding a little bit more of the red. And going back in with the first shade. All using the Rephr 14. So now I think I'm gonna do, I guess I'll do the red shimmer. That makes the most sense. I'll do that on the lid. I'm using a damp Rephr 21. I think I'll just focus that on the center. All right, now for the lower lash line. I think I want to keep it all, well, I could do the blue. This blue looks so pretty, and I definitely wanted to use it. So I guess I'll use this dark matte blue, and I'm taking the shade on a BK 204. Now for the inner corner, I'm going to try going in with this shade, taking that on a damp BH Cosmetics pencil brush. Now just to try and use as many shades as I can, I'm going to go in with this like bone color shade, and I'm going to use that as a brow bone highlight. And this is a BK 207. So I think the only shade that I have not used in this palette is the pressed glitter. So let me just swatch it for you so you can see what that looks like. And there it is. Let's see. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay guys, so let me go ahead and add those finishing touches, and I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 2. Alright guys, so here's the completed look number 2. I use the same eyeliners just because you're going to get these shades in the PR box, and you know, that way you can just see how it's going to look with whatever look that you create. Same mascara, and I really like the way this look turned out. It's a really cute palette. It's a really good palette. I know a lot of you will be probably the most interested in the palette and maybe even the face palette as well. Don't forget you can use this on your face. It says palette for eye and face. So let me go ahead, wrap up today's video, share with you guys my final thoughts, and let you know how you can enter for your very chance to win the Wet n Wild by Stitch PR box. Alright guys, so once again, these are the 2 looks I created. I used every single shade in the eyeshadow palette minus the pressed glitter, but you guys saw that I swatched that. No issues guys. If you're wondering about the performance of the palette, I thought it was spot on. It's a cute little palette. If you are a fan of Stitch or just Lilo and Stitch in general, or Wet n Wild in general, then I think this is definitely something that you're going to want to consider picking up. I do believe the palette retails for like $16.99 or $16 flat, one or the other. Now this palette is available right now on the Ulta Beauty website, and it's going to be the full collection will be heading to Wet n Wild retailers within the next few days. So I will have that information once again in the description box of today's video. Here is the PR box, guys, that one of you is going to be winning. I think it is just such a cute box. Again, you're going to be getting the palette, which I had to use the palette that was in this one, but I will be replacing it, don't worry, with a brand new one. You get 3 lip glosses, a clear, a pinky toned, and a red. You get the face palette. It's 2 bronzers and 2 highlighters. Lift this up, and I'm going to be very anxious to see about the mascara. You guys will have to let me know how the mascara performs. Again, a blue and black eyeliner, a makeup sponge, a body scrub, a body illuminizer, and a facial setting spray, makeup setting spray. So I've always had really good luck with the majority of products in this PR box, guys. Again, most of the type of products tend to be a little bit redundant, but of course the packaging is all unique to the specific collection that it is. And I just think Wet n Wild always does such a really cute job whenever they do these box sets. I always like to pick them up, even though sometimes I do receive them in PR the way I received this one. I still like to buy them and have one of my own and one to give one of you out there. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the giveaway details. This is going to be an international giveaway that starts today, Friday, June 24th, and closes on Friday, July 1st at 7 p.m. CST. Now, there will be a Google form link in the description box of today's video that you will need to fill out with just some basic contact information. That way, in case you do win, I will be able to notify you as quickly as possible. The winner does have 24 hours to respond via whatever method of communication they indicated on that Google form. Unfortunately, if you do not accept your winnings within the 24 hours, I will have to select another winner. I'm always so sad when that happens because it has happened to me several different times. So just keep an eye on whatever method of communication that you indicated on that Google form on July 1st, anytime after 7 p.m. CST, to see if I did contact you, if you indeed are the winner of this Wet n Wild and Stitch PR box. But again, all of the rules are going to be in the description box of today's video. This giveaway is void where prohibited, and the winner assumes all taxes, duties, and fees associated with final delivery. I take care of the shipping costs, you take it from there. I know several different countries have different rules and regulations. Taxes, fees, you all have to pay. I am just paying strictly for the shipping. So do keep that in the back of your mind in case you are entering and you are outside of the US. But I'm so excited that I'm able to do this for you guys. This is in honor of my 14K here on YouTube. You guys have been so awesome, so generous with your love and your support of me and my channel. And I just, wanted to do something for you guys. And I will have another giveaway when I hit 15K. Don't you worry about that. That is coming up quickly. I think I'm almost at 14.4, so it'll be here before you know it. I anticipate maybe by the end of July we'll be doing another giveaway, so definitely stay tuned for that. And of course, if you want to enter today's giveaway of the Wet n Wild and Stitch PR box, check the description box for all of the rules, the details, the Google form link, and just leave me a comment. Leave me a comment on what you thought of today's video. What did you think of this collection? Did you already pick up this collection from Ulta? I so wish I was able to have ordered this PR box so I could have had one for myself, but I'm happy nonetheless that I was still able to order a few of the products that I really wanted. Leave me your thoughts, guys. Sound off in the comments down below. I want to thank you all so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water. Cheers. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.